next episode of the Faith Tank playthrough. Today's episode, we are going to try to take down a boss down here, and then we will be making our way out of Blighttown. Before we do that though, we'll show off the slightly hidden covenant that's down here.
Are you a new servant? You have no eggs. No matter. Go along and have audience with our fair lady. I pray that you will mind your manners.
This is Quaylag's sister, one of the daughters of Izalith. As you can see, she's not doing too well. Talking with her allows you to join a covenant where you offer her humanity to get rewards. Also joining the covenant gives you a powerful pyromancy spell. An important note though is you can't understand her unless you have a ring called the Old Witch's Ring. It's one of the starting gifts you can do, or you can trade it in to someone later on in the... We're not going to join the covenant because we are the Sun Bros, but it is an option you can do. We might come back here later on to join the covenant. But we're going to make our way out of here. Before we do that though, we are going to go this way. There's a boss down here that if we play it right, we can defeat and get a free 20,000 souls. I'm going to rest here. Take a right. That thing is the Ceaseless Discharge. So what we're going to be trying to kill right now. In hindsight, should have spent the souls that we have. So when you do this, make sure you don't have souls to lose. Because what's going to happen is this is his sister. And when we pillage a corpse, we're going to grab her outfit. And he's going to be very upset with that. So we avoid that attack, and we get running. We're going to take this path to the left over here, if our stamina allows it. gonna run all the way to the fog door. Just in case, we'll do the Black Knight Shield, as it has a higher fire reduction. We're gonna come all the way to the door. And the reason we're doing this is the boss has to jump to get over here. And he's hanging on by his cliff. And what's gonna happen is he's gonna fall. And that's the boss fight. If you're able to do that on the first run, it's a free 20,000 souls. If you mess up and die, you can still do it that route. The only problem is you have to go all the way back to where her body's at and then come back this way. If you don't, he'll just hit you with a long-range fire attack. So we don't need to put that shield on anymore. And as you can see, all the lava's gone. Do I have binoculars? Actually, we're still gonna need that poison. Let's see, binoculars. Does not look like it. We'll just get closer so you can see. Oh, as you can see way out there, a bunch of Tauros demons. The same Tauros demons that we fought as a boss at episode 2. There are some items down there. We're going to come back at a later time though and collect them, because this is actually the path that we need to go later on. And as you can see, there's a Capra demon down there. This is how we get to Izalith, where the Daughters of Izalith are at. Witches of Izalith, I guess is more accurate, as I believe there's only a handful left of the Daughters of Izalith, and one of them is the Covenant leader in here. We'll kindle this. And we're going to spend some souls. Now, as of the last, we're done with strength and dexterity. We can use the halberd now. We made it divine, so we don't have to worry about scaling. And we made our mace raw, so scaling doesn't really affect it too much. So we're going to go back to getting faith up to 30, and then we're just going to spend a lot of the next levels on vitality and endurance. Now we can get to the part where we actually are a tank. We don't have a lot of souls to use, so we're just going to move on. Now we get to do the fun part, which is leaving Blighttown. These stairs. Now, there is a faster way to do this. It relies on you doing it one time. If you don't rest any bonfires down here, you can use that homeward bone and go all the way to the Blighttown bonfire. The problem with that though is if you die with the ceaseless discharge, you're gonna go all the way back to that bonfire, Blighttown, and have to run all the way back here and risk not dying to the ogres outside or the mosquitoes. So while it's a bit of a chore having to run back, if you die, it's not gonna be too big of a deal. And in the next episode, we'll be going to Sen's Fortress, and if my track record from there is accurate, we're going to be dying a lot there. Oh, we apparently missed an item on the way here. Alright, we still got the poison bite and the iron ring on. I honestly forgot she was here. I wonder if she shows up after he beats the sister. That makes sense. I don't want to talk to her while I'm getting rocks thrown at me. It looks like they've stopped.
A mere undead, yet you can see me. Fascinating. I am Quelana of Izalith. I am not often revealed to walkers of flesh. You have a gift. Are you too one who seeks my pyromancy, like Salomon? Yes, of course. It should be expected. Very well. You shall be my pupil, but to pursue my pyromancy, you must give something up. Are you prepared to do this?
Ah, she is the one you go to buy things like Fire Whip and Firestorm. Firestorm is a very good pyromancy if you're going to do a pyromancy class. It is a AoE attack that summons pillars of flames. So it's good if you are about to be surrounded. Fire Whip is the same type of attack those mosquito things do. Great Combustion is a good spell for close range. I don't remember Undead Report. And there's Great Fireball, but I'm pretty sure we can buy that from the other Pyromancer at the Firelink Shrine.
Long ago, I accepted another pupil like yourself. Over 200 years ago, there was a man almost as bungling as you. In your world, he was called Salaman, the Master Pyromancer. The little rascal really made something of himself. Pyromancy is the art of invoking and manipulating fire. But remember one thing. Always fear the flame, lest you be devoured by it and lose yourself. I would hate to see that happen again. Pyromancy is the art, but remember, always, I would hate. No luck, Well, young people, do not keep me waiting.
Alright, I'm glad I noticed her on the way here. I totally forgot she showed up right there. So, playing on the safe end. We'll go rest at this bonfire. Ah, that's a leech. I thought there was an item over there. See, we already kindled here. We have now. A lot of souls to level up at this point. See if we have anything to drop off. Drop off the falchion in the server. Butcher knife. We'll be using the shadow set. Now that we're in a safe place, we can read about this. get out of Blighttown. I believe that's the ring we'll go for now. We're going to make our way up. Mosquito. Unfortunate, because I believe we don't have any more cures for poison. Guess we'll have to use those. And we are going to need these. Now that we're safe, we can read about the sealers. I am sorry if I am going through them a little too fast. If you're watching this on YouTube, you will be able to pause and read it. Oh, you know what? I didn't read the catalyst. And then we just got a spell, which we should be able to read. I believe we've read the other ones we've gotten so far. Dead end. We're gonna try to find our way to the toxin blow dart guy, because there's a firekeeper soul there. And if you remember, we need those to increase the healing effect of our flask. I believe we can get there safely from up here. If not, we're going to drop to it. And you see, there are quite a few of them here. Firekeeper soul. See, we got a little bit of issues. Nothing good old lightning spear can't fix. If we're going to be able to get an angle to deal with him. So we're going to risk getting toxined a few times to hit him with the lightning spear. Alright. Now we move on. Once again, this playthrough will be posted on YouTube, so if you missed out on part of it and feel like you're missing out, just go to YouTube. I will usually have this on YouTube within a few hours after the episode's done. I believe every episode should be on there now, including the one with Quaylog. I do plan on doing the DLC in this playthrough. I just don't know the proper time to go to the DLC. I still don't really have an option for the Hydra. The only time I've ever dealt with the Hydra that's in the way was with a lot of poison arrows and luck. I might have to cheat and watch a video on how people take care of the Hydras that don't have access to poison arrows. I'm just gonna stand there and yell, I'll throw this at you. From what I remember, I played through the DLC once. I don't believe I finished it. But it does deal with Artorias, which is a very popular character in the Dark Souls universe. He's a hidden, not so hidden reference to the character gets from the Berserk manga. Actually, a lot of things are inspired from there. Alright, we should be able to open this now. Over there is the Valley of Drakes. We'll go there later. We shouldn't have too hard of a time in that area because drakes are weak to lightning. This is another area we'll go to later on. What we're looking for is the shortcut to Firelink Shrine, which I may have walked past. Some free souls, always a good time. Let's see, do we have enough souls to get a level up at Firelink Shrine? Should do it. What souls we have left over we'll probably use to upgrade our armor some more, because I'm sure you notice when we get hit it hurts a lot. We're not necessarily tanky yet, so we're gonna have to compensate by making our armor take in some hits. And that shortcut is something you can access right at the start of the game. So if you want, you can speedrun, get through Blighttown, kill Quelaag, as soon as you reach Firelink Shrine. And unfortunately, our friend Knight Lotric has killed the Firekeeper. Usually Lotric is standing right here. I believe, if I remember reading right, as soon as you get a second Firekeeper soul, which is that right there, Lotric will kill the Firekeeper and leave for his world, which is why we were given the Black Eye Orb. So when we reach Anor Londo, we need to pay attention and we will get notification when the Black Eye can be used. Let's look at the armor of the Firekeeper. This is not the greatest time when you're chosen as a Firekeeper. Let's see if this works for Fashion Souls. No, it's not bad. We have that option. That option. I'm leaning either Wanderer or Dingy. The Dingy weighs less, but also has a lot less on the resistance side. And the singular cut of the Wanderer's hood makes it slightly better as well.
Did you ring the second bell? That is incredible, I must say. But now we have a new problem. It's noisy, it snores, and its breath is lethal. This is no laughing matter, I tell you. Damn, that stench. And I was really beginning to like it here. Ah, maybe it's time I do something about it. Ah, me?
Always an ominous sign. change of attitude like that. You know what? Let's see. Griggs is there, but he won't sell to us because we are not smart with that 8 intelligence. Double check if he has anything worth buying. He shouldn't, but it doesn't hurt.
Oh, you. Have you seen Milady? Oh, blast, where might she be? And would she be safe? Oh, I'm sometime.
Let's see. Yeah, he is not improved, so time to go see the new NPC. Someone is finally waking up.
Hello. Was it you who rang the bell of awakening? I am the primordial serpent, King Seeker Framt, close friend of the great Lord Gwyn, chosen undead, who has rung the bell of awakening. I wish to elucidate your fate. Do you seek such enlightenment? Very well. Then I am pleased to share. Chosen undead, your fate is to succeed the great Lord Gwyn, so that you may link the fire, cast away the dark, and undo the curse of the undead. To this end, you must visit Anor Londo and acquire the Lord Vessel. I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
So as you see, you can feed him items or shards and slabs. There, if you look online, you can find things that happen. I've honestly never messed with it. The only time I feed him things when I have weapons and armor that's just being cluttered. As you see here, he'll give you souls. But he also makes a very disturbing noise when he eats it. So, I'm not going to mess with it much.
Those who seek the realm of lords must brave Sen's fortress, a deadly house of traps. Many have gone before you, but none have returned. Fate has chosen you, but proceed with caution.
A lot of time, people don't pay attention to NPCs talking. This is the only time you're told where to go.
I remain here and await thee.
So if you didn't pay attention to him talking now, or after you rang the bell and saw the cinematic of the gate opening, you would probably have no idea where to go. There are certain spots you can go to, but they'll be blocked by a golden fog gate. To get the golden fog gates unlocked, you have to get the Lord Vessel, which is found in Anor Londo, which is found past Sen's Fortress. So a lot of people at this point, if they don't pay attention to items and NPCs talking, get lost and have to look online and see where they're supposed to go next. Back when this game came out, it's a lot harder to find that information. Before you head into Sen's Fortress, it would probably be a good idea to have some type of ranged option. Maybe farming large Titanite shards to get your weapons as strong as they can be, get your armor as strong as it can be. Because the enemies here will hit hard. And it's one of the first areas that gets noticeably more difficult. This is one of the reasons why I spent that hour farming to get the Raw Mace to +5 and the Divine Halberd to +5. Don't need that anymore. We're going to see if we can level up, see what souls we have left, and talk to Andre. Looks like we level up once. We get vitality up. Until we get them to 30, we're gonna be alternating between vitality and endurance. At level 30, well, once we get vitality to 30, we're gonna stop right there. And the rest of our points will go into endurance until 50. And then every once in a while we might put more into attunement if we get more spells that we want to use. Right now, 4 spell slots will work. As soon as we get another spell that we want to use, we're going to replace Great Heal.
Well, hello, use it. Need anything?
Let's see, we need to buy
Neither.
Titanite shards. For the people curious about the Firekeeper soul, there will be other people we can turn it into, so you will eventually get that +2 Estus Flask.
Well, you need any.
So we can buy 2 more, which means we can get the hood to a +2.
Don't get yourself not.
We're going to declutter inventory a little bit more, and this is where the episode will end. For the people watching on Twitch, I'll take about a 10-minute break and get ready for the next episode. I need to move over. There shouldn't be, but it's not gonna hurt to double check. And we're keeping that now for the 75 lightning. So we have a lightning shield, a fire shield, and a magic shield. These 2 will also be good for physical. This one is mostly gonna be for lightning, which is why we're keeping all 3. But that'll end this episode. The next episode will be hopefully getting completely done with Sin's Fortress. I know how to get to most of the items. There's going to be a spot where I might unfortunately die a lot, so that next episode will most likely be a longer one. Thanks everyone watching, and we'll see you next time.